ayet said you kwa kochi cotton. Wo kono se bon da ho. Wo tim no cotton na wo kwa kochi. Ba wo nim se betima ba se ye nyanche ne shimana. Me che scorpion. Ana se wo. Ana se abo bi o betima di unyam. Nanso wo da wo tim se cotton na wo kochi ntu nim se cotton na wo kwa kochi. Sa na brabo ne tie. Na wo de wo sane koshim na ye wo a wo be ka se. Sa na jeni ne tie. Baby wo ha wo kwa ho no. Baby ede. Wonye ni nyina pepepe sana abrabon etie enanso biem matna se am the journey of life e dey bro media me jeso Debbielyn Jackson aka ohima problem twa musima me ba enko twetwe no de e wo hotam am de nyina de be ba basisi make I say jube de journey of life I'm a mat for ana asoya se de nyina ebro na make I say what start wa brabo obi a start abrabo wo hia ka wo hia dan wo hia sase wo hia sa nwe nema we nyina de be kan bo ma mo sampa what start bibi ene ekọ I'm a mat for ho na wo monton asase dan ene ka emfa ma wo de wo de abetwa jale se Pragia abe what the different one crab by no so ne bone da for ma okọ ho a obema obi actor Mr. Yeboa your friend Dr. Francis Koku Yeboa e was 0548 517277 0548 517277 mo kwashi man bin to complex building no more second floor e ho na omaso ye e wo ana afem so journey of life ye de ato ye ni so 2026 ye na che se obi wo ho a ye be kono na brabo no emom de wa pre wako wa struggle nanso baby a wogina no hia mo akakra a yesi yenso yemfanye de support no enti se wo emu akakra de wo ho a se capital bi e de be mana to nsuo bibi wo hia yesi yenso support no de akakra be kan ye de ho ye de abom ne ye de aboa se nipa no eno so pese wo mfa ensene ye ya obetim de afa 030 0530201675 0530201675 edin eda so Frank Owusu esiama mi so ofre ana se wo WhatsApp ya ye beje wo so na kakra wo no keto bi enhwa wo so watimi ede ababo na foka ene gina camera na che wo chinchin ede tim bibia oye ede mam na mo ba afo so ta kira oro so fonyina etwabu ni nyina wotato a wodi nyina ede ebe na Jenny of Rameka se FOKATV oko Facebook aye wo ho sanso na eye Instagram ye wo ho no TikTok ye tare ho butu ko ne ko subscribe ko like ko follow na adwuma pa ye no so nya bi ehwe na yiwu de efiri mesan se ye nche enyawo sa ana etie ne ye nya ye papa ye ofa e wa he ne me ne betwetwe ko ma akwa
yeah let's say
boko bibia boko
no, I
don't. Okay, and then what problem is a taxi matin, Miss for me to find.
Yo, Edika Michia, Tiafunina, the Radiasi. Happy New Year to everyone. Medindi Samuel, REV.AWUMEY, the young man. Now, young man is young woman. Wasa, Western region. Okay. The Freho Subri. Your dispute here, Dabuasi. In those days, no crowd, no. The only thing we need is a say, Ufa train fitakwa, Waba, Bompiesu, Winivari, a boss, so then Waba Damai, then Subri. Damai na, they say, go first. Damai go first. Damai go first. Every Subri got Damai go first, 20 minutes drive. Yeah, I want a woman. Our typical forest be moved by a crossing be by any woman. And meaning now, me started school, Subri Hall, LA Primary School. Saturday go school 2 times. And we are not. Now, Saturday no none of our year late. You bought on green, why you late, green, why you late. So, baby, I will do our school in jail. I said, go to form. Now we drinking.
And that's what bank.
Hey, you now bought down the place why late. Now, only near I was a home. Feel a crassy at the bus to be Kroma and Mako school, almost 4 miles. Now, what is what a dimbi a should be bonsa. You try bonsa. Now, sometimes they to me, Yiri. The Swano near Brepa.
Who fell so
yeah, first, now a part. a quiet, a year quiet, a car quiet. Aha. Now you started my journey of life.
Satam now goes now ye be the boy school no and now my men papa show.
Yeah, nay be the boy. As I say, you do. A fool, papa, ye fool, mammy, ye fool, mammy, or ye fool, some call a quiet so of fun now. If you tap a recipe, a beton, oh, your market days, Thursdays, I was bring more. Aha, until mammy knew it more and remember, buddy, you do fool. Until you and I go fool. And sometimes they run upon the crown and your cock or dog. As near as I was. Maintaining a yes in saying, a friend a year account for friend and pay whom. I'm pay whom, okay. Yeah, I will afraid that three. And no, and upon the crown, you don't need if you call bush and up to near two maintaining a see just a just. Na ya consio na ye we ya pra sometimes ja cry go fa no pano ansa na we no
ye pra o ko sudi ka ko fe ja
na ya consio ensio se sane akol e be take you about o kwa about 15 to 20 minutes o ban so sa o fro o kwa o sane o fro o bana o fro because ensio ni na but one thing about it is say enam say you na e train my because mama me to me ja e chi mama Number papa.
No, no, a penny.
No, a penny. Never first born. You're shading now, left sorry, bra. You chance him, you be everything. Now, come back to school.
Back to school. You try my house. Have a sister. The bar. The bar will be school. The money I share. Say, so for the bad cacra, you will be a because of FOKATV baby I baby associate na ko du bia e ho enti ko na ko fo ko like na ne ma enko eyi emfa so for back to school and then see
well me person me born on top me call me class 6 me class 6 na me draw me call middle school form 1 na nenti me person me ka house am na say say we pure bush maybe mona say nyama anti year ana anosh mobo you can have a brilliant child we so no e bia na second na akwala no na sa akwala no the future akabe me rap middle school first a year first term and now it's a common entrance na me coach Roy to say mom evening classes in this animal name culture and passing. Okay, task school. Those days. Only later by pepe only for trains. So that now your whole crowd say Osabeka later not 3 months about.
Wow.
Because it's train, 2 train like that. There's no car. You make us a time in your name car. Now me car, me light and so that.
No car, no light.
Debbie. Lady school, you know, me car. Iti onde later ni bai se mama e ka chembe pose na e full de be ni de je se mi de ya to tiawa ye ni skanko menti mi anko school menti middle school ne se de me to aso sa ta me ko ya nka me di 3 years pe e was secondary school na me wi na nka mako 6 form na university because of that I couldn't go enuti we call middle school 4 years in the maybe I'm psychological teachers training examination me try and so and also me try no me pass it but later na mountain normal school grab first time we as na me letter from train and also train so okay so just notice those things say baby I would say hiane sa ho kire ntino opportunities bi o why woman kola you know it is a when maybe I'm in your Nusugumechi. Yo, and I'm started say because school, Chief Praso. To me go to pass secondary school. That time you know light in the room. Dear got tram, got tram. Me and to be fee out in the moon and got now. Actually, go on the me for here. And before many admission. Apostolic sophobia or honor or apostolic prophet that time. Prophet Aban. Inti yes me nya kwan wo school no ma fa no ba mana nti prophet abaninti no o metumi afa me but this ye me say ne ba nti ye say me din the Samuel Aban.
Wow,
I'm telling you, oh my kaipa, but we call her one temper, and I me be say call me uncle call way.
And then they see no free.
Well, where we say now me I call a bonny. It's say me we start to say me go secondary school no pay. Na me my first girlfriend. That was Subri Kromo. The friend Doris. My first girlfriend. Na saa time want me be on bad just like that. Did you say be between her? Nti me uncle be on meaning I to pay. Friend Daniel no na o ya no o shentem. Na me no girl it share them kwani papa to me bar around. I know that you are there. And then we come from it, you know, but actually no. Me be nya nti you me ko enti kona. We call brass no face.
Is it and girl no so near you free one?
Yes, because girl no be say those days. Some yeah. Girl be you say. Na mo tu pass. Na chronos tu sa tu pass also na girl na name am is free. Nti oba ho. Ofu train no aba. First train passenger.
100 ni pa be stretch you.
Ti girl no ba ho, oba me ho. Na mo wi am ho na ya kwahye baby. Nti ma ofu no te say yesi wonyem. Ama mo ba me kurase na me nimu. Kurase ni ade nti me ba weekend bi. Me ba e pe na ya chi me.
Police na chi.
Ya be papa. Yes, I tell you what yesi papa ti say unu ba shi.
No bi anyem.
Ye me ho ko say je. Jamu machi bi ne frame ne ka che nti o mo say ubedi high school ne de oba na ba. Na woni na tena ma ware okay adechi na matonwurem adechi na matonwurem ti me aka ba ko efere kofi ono ba hwehwe me no hu me rubber plantation asi baby
wona o twene
na eno ba frame system o ma me su sa na kofi ti fit da no no plan say
e ma antena
o tram tu veux pas so bi o be go school o boy look at Western region to Volta region, Hawkeye. And them come here, Uncle Dodi Mamechi, or apostolic for past area apostle. And them come, no.
Now, say issue, no most of you are saying, Mamma.
A children, the advice say, lady, no, the mammy, a baby finance and said, Minendo cry, she have you. Chili cry, and you need I have already. Only my maybe I will so that was it. Now make form for us now. Person be me chika. And yes sir be as na make can run the court in this house. Akwala me nyini do baby a any me nuano. If fie sometimes you deeper. E baba de no so. Ndi deeper. Na pa na ye die no. Sometimes we go for chigere. They go for fit atofo no fit that Friday. No mama. To Mobamba village to talk and sometimes they just swag 4 miles, 6 miles. In TSS make a contract. The best swag, the best swagger. Maybe from Anapasa 1 PM and Sana. Swag. So you charge a discount. And my mammy. Sata, yes, I would do a putomo. What the mammy. That time, who the mammy? They catch us say, a quina each 4 miles. You trap bonsa. Now the woman say, since you turn a year, you qualify your name, who's your name? Sa home, the now sugar. Sometimes they who was supposed to say, oh, you assume black besides no, but you know, they are all special. I am more. Sometimes you want me a contract to be a dog. They can't 13 years, 11, 13, 12, more some America. Sunday Hebrea, and private school. And son, and Satam no so. Who go school? Now when you school, bro, a bro of you.
And your teachers will payment.
Oh, teachers there. Teachers there say, I dare say 8 o'clock now a home prophet no abetire odin o share open no akire odin ni dey akoto and dey be bo ade chie o school fine and the satan so na ya
wa be fia wona mu fie ni ya twire wudi akobu
o ya akobu school no papa be support satan so na wan kwa sorry kwa na it me ko papa to me report ni abo o school I have experienced it before what I say and satan so we say as ordained sani amano because say baby is a concept that na concept na was am pedu concept am pedu no ne na concept ba so brekuro na person ko bi that time na kwalabo ni sem na be ba na me go school na me kofa matale na me dey akoto the friend is saying e kwanso di ko I go see one makoda ndi papa no ada wie no no sister boni di npa ko wo mu e kwatintin unam kwayem na
hey
unam kwayem 4 miles
concert ni
mi atare ko si na papa no ada wie na by 9 na we adida e kroma e bi e korase wa edin na ma sorry swear me si kwanso for me no say me cruise no mu oku na me kri na normal that those is normal kese eagle ni say we di krom una mu say no akopie ko na oni amachi na wako diagro na concert abaya ko diagro na about 4 na the America can you imagine or how nti brand de ye femu middle school sa ye twigari man kan mu me kai pa sa ta le twigari e tu banchia ye o greater ye di sia ese so na crew na de o mu say etumi bu na greater na ayu ha no say me catch ro and na e bi a change na hu bi the lines ka na ka biwa na ya sheshe sa more no e wi a ya chigari utumi chigari about 4 days dia be na naju be ya machine wa koda kakra sa yesu sano we do all these things to help our parents and every entesa we do all these things to help our parents until from there no na me ko hohwe akwala bon se na start say be mu na because na me ko hohwe dem commission house na only form 3 O level na boy bi so ti me anka na koto me friend David no e ko di ko akwala bon se girl bi ti also ti wona o ko e se ona no akwala o mo se me na me buy na me kire David no ntesa ina my uncle a far bar so me that tables me 12 lashes be sorry for table no so o se man can thank you that time you know I can choose to make my share fan so make me but I say tintia me any usuro ni discipline minimum any say obedience anything I can't do anything like that because of friend man communicating my man and BBC you know ebe happy anunti oyere we just I'm saying this thing for today in Colombia because in Titia nipa famous at time we do secondary school form 3 you got 5 years that time O level go 5 years so o just say easy but God took us through now only I rehearse back my make am until FOKATV munti any matiefu secondary school no ye makwaya me ba afina me hu akra no that time my jump on my background the children me say me background no ye makwaya na my background na ya me go to twin chance me uncle o ye choba friend my mother choba obi a o tie me bia o ye titi nipa what na ko memle circle Newtown Tata different Lagos town ni onyina no omo ni my mother choba o mo jabi edom am twin chance no mo discard to o ma me sa me bi school na me ko bi school no pe ye bi school pe na me uncle na ka chance me ti wona me didi intino skano di obama ka ha nti esa me sanko subri me ma me no papa no na ma kodo
asa ko pesi ke
inti mebe school or in peace secondary school no mebe school no now almost the term is over na revision week I'm telling you sasa mikana because I would have been very good. I'll be very good in school. But on here, I'm much there. And yo, bonny. As I said, but me, I deprive Aquala, and I said, oh, potentials. Check Aqualabia, Memon and saying, or go school or UK. No, soon crash be MPP time. Emma Nana President Kufado, a sponsor. No, so when you try it, but when you sponsorship, be a one, and a big media for media for posting. Aquano, and your first class. You want social media. Can you imagine says that time and side intervention memoir? Waka, what will be our equia? Waka. Equia, so I say, and equia, agriculture, a big papa biao, a banshee. From a foam to bottle and that's all. I want to be so we have a lot of potential guys. Nkolaya more brain. And they break around. They are still there in those villages. That's what happened to me. In Hianti, sometimes Meko school, secondary school, Meko, now a revision week. Me parler, nyama, me drink of one note, me suya sa. Sometimes me didn't say so. I say my exams, at least first to 10 there, me position one. But me are there kakra find English, me me arts. Inti me we school no, me we secondary O level. No they say me twaso. And I'm a village. FOKATV Papa say. He say me call 6-4. When I say Papa catch him, and you're the fault. I say catch him. I'm not holding it against him. Esan say, me Papa catch him. Say, me no good. Oh, me no do so.
Yeah, ba, you better say 6 forms no so. You better so far for say who ni am you try one ba say. Enti so for yen hwe. Ofi wie say school ni wie no. Utimi sua nsam dwuma bi ana wo ye den cheche mu kakra man.
Well, me wie O level. And me am pass. Juma so am so. But that time no. Na abese my best start at Accra. E wo me ami uncle. Na before me koso no. During the time now, me go school. Oh, me start to remember Accra. No, second time I remember Accra in my life. That let me knew. Start. Baby catch him Papa say, baby said this question. He say, then I'm be pay hand money blah blah blah. And I'm so or say, nana ye nana no obe wo mo. Me catch him Papa say, me dey me to na have you. At that tender age, me say me back to me uncle change. Accra. I'm saying this because sometimes we are Kolansoa. I say unya peniswalinu. I say I was like the first person, young guy. I'm a free area. Your villages I taught was to the day. I ain't a bomb go school. But I was the one of the guys. Until my back at say, only lorry fair, only train fair, or the mammy. Say me media and honor. Because Chin war quiet more baby or I do food that banching old banching a friend Dankasa. They would tell me Dankasa banchi aka fufu murem bianco to bio ya be a refi say she one be to me call it's about shims I'm a phone wouldn't if you about a more be a friend pina but it's a B but a musa to me born on yeah. I think it is almost think it is bees. You know, but I did it for 3 months. I got Gary because me gritty me tree Gary and I me che Gary. Maybe I'm here and I'm this kind of man. From there no I came to Accra. Until when I was going to school at home or everything, I said, I feel my best in Accra. The Yamapanama Bakra. Just say, yes, Canon Swan, my village, and I could do 1 month to be on my way. Now, to come back to after school, a bedane hustling. To me, tell me, uncle, now me cheap chance in more, you can't believe, Bankum, so your choba, your boab was an idea, a baby diamond near the crowd. The first one day, I said, we are a branch now, who sees one. I said, well, young is a groom who feels say, I said, between me, be now, me that, ye. We take responsibilities. But the choir, my daddy come up, I'm to go commemorate, and it tip to near, you know. And a papa be you. No, name you or way. Maybe I'm go school, because secondary school. Oh, Jim. No, Gina, no, no, Crassa can be a friend of pony. Sa pony, you know. No, say, some, hey. Or mommy didn't say, I'm not. I'm saying, here. We had a. I'm so need to make a channel and go about it. Can you make me the nechi? I go first light and can you first light? I'm saying, I don't do it. To be tracking, I'm crowd and I'm tracking. But you know, shock, I say, baby or honor. On iron rods. Oh, can you first light? Oh, big light now. Now, on tanks or craft in Nigeria, storage tanks, GP, and all that. And that a polytank when I'm more you go sales boy. From that day now, I started. When me started.
Now, one can let the end way.
No, now he just no more there. Me got to me and my cousins, other ones near no money in it or Montego. It is a man, me uncle in Accra. Timmy Tom idea war. Me sales boy, me guy be a friend of. Now only when you are working for somebody, you it's all kind of one day. After me, I'm better ya or cry or no, maybe anything. Would you know? Because ya know, ya know a person try to go this animal. Until one day, this man wanted to travel to abroad or go US. There's no Blackman or being Mr. Obi. And no frame on the office, no catching himself. Sammy, what did you correct? Until a high with the show with the mouth. Sikawa, I dare what tone you know. Yeah, they. I know me become tickets. But not a channel I drove. I did a channel. And I drove to the next day, you know, we call America. But near man I can fat. The catcher, I'll say, more Majuma. Then we catch him. I found me as a new, I was the truth to cut long story short. Or the body job. Or the chairman. Now, I can't 1 year, 2 months. Now, on the finish, I have a store. Store rapper minimum. Or the field kissing. And the honey jar. See, jam between Tombi, I think I know Masati Abrabok. But they break in, it's a store, Johanna perfume and a store, and say, oh, renew you. So I have to share the few tanks now. I said, me share my Papa Tombi or Kataman to her baby. Somebody will command. We did my obi ojo will as well. And I'm also there now to discuss that. I mean, too much. 20 something. That was what happened. And yes, I started in Kamafa and also so life began. I began life like that. Hustling now.
Boys, bad boys be.
Well, actually, I don't need to go out from my house. Maybe I'm not any boys. It's answered. Second, I get Casano. They're boys. Girls. If you're not meeting as a man, uncle, man, I'm got 2 or money and here. Or 1 month, sorry. Maybe if you're sorry, move. I'm sorry, fee. Apostolic, your woman Sunday. Just say, me, I sorry, fine, but maybe doing crime. Influence. Inti Charlie. It's that is a your boy petition. If a baby or home, or more in a Ben's part for no room. If a baby, Davy, Blue Kiosk. Now you are done for Fubi, Joe, Lambert, Kwame Rafi, Columbus is here. Me, any Paul's my cousin. Now, 4 o'clock about number 4 about number 4 so time na fe me we school am aba me be hustling about 4 o'clock na fe ne to yatare ade fe na ade achi ewia wo number 4 the ewia ni akoda bi kiosk
na ko twem
ye te me ko nyata na se abo adwen amane ya ma apetesi 4 bottles the nipa 5 the win na me ka say you be today I say this in and I become so sad that it's a day. Those days were days of wasted because in case I said some go school that me throw friend say common entrance na me pass na me twaso na me wiem because he's from I'm going e be gonna be a minister
bi am because na me husima e be saba so that's it. So who you sure say a day mutimi no musa ko to be say 4
as na na make actually say ya mrantie that time no who say mrantie dey ti e kwa bo adwen mai ka chen so mo bo adwen no mo de gu ni ntini you awogoro aka say before you adwen be ready na bo to bako ko e nipa 5 you ma na bako san ko David my name bako bio e be na 4 e bi na fufrati fia sorry on etitia ya sorry na ko tiptole
no ko to
maybe the scotch I want the mbo live band sometimes most times ya ko trans twebia o de book you know bobra I want the top into the application the boss here but as some one person they can say what's that Misha say they can say as of for my sometimes
we are stubborn
presiding elder for 42 years in apostolic church there apostolic about patemo in na no na so na me sumi in the first born me pastor but me back cry influence ebe fem kaka nti once na wa me kwa sorry wo adabraka once na wa me kwa da sorry but na me no nza me ye masem time need too much well
jot na bibi kakra kan
no jot de radius and no side ne dey am fam
na fofo ne bi anje mu so
ya group na kasa no mo jot group na kasa ye dey any insan ene ma ma e ko ma pe what I say to the extent say e huhu brade bi ni say emrati ayesi so ayese ebo bra ye wodachi ye wodachi kwa e akofo obi ma abetra ye say ye ni omo aware ye sorry ani ani na circle adabaka newton ni e poster e ye ni rich na nukreni ye tu kwan ko
na me bo satan no me beba su bi satan no na wonu na fofo na da dem ana because nem kra ya bi obu o pushi center table asa na wada eso ne nege ne ma me da hobi so da hobi
satan no come here for the baby Joe or salam down fie on the ma me nesi Paul e won get to miss me on the get to Lambert won there so you yeah sometimes make me not that Paul in chair or game there baby
mo yes selection ada or no ni bi na we had the dey akosha
something like that so that's how we go about that but let me can say ni nyina ye the bra and say pa kun a o kan ye say me can say Joe say o we were New York inside ya o ti me nyai ye no bi ni de nyame ye adoma edu ba bi no afi e peja yesa e de ehuma Yesu enti e ho ena eyin kate enye sanka nka bi kwana me no ntia bi da na mko so ensanu no ena me pesa me strategy say e koso kakra e koso paama na ye mobo because that could make an winning answer in so ye mobo e ko ye bi o across na light ni ho nti wake up sana was those days na ye ba sambro bro we be nice yes sir mfutro
oni tete na ese
ye du kuro bia so amu nim say fin kan aba madafo no Columbus no biafe chai Yaba, you be dim money na. You be dim. To say you feel say you nya bibi ayaya ma.
Say na mo free kuro.
Na ade san I we apetese kuro mu nyina. E ko die. Some ko die ma reta. Nyane na ma mi yo ko tuwa mi bi da meje. Oh, omonansi fi. Na me hwe de na me dem no mo di pempro e na agigi hu na mrekete oni mrekete ye di rafias doka ho na ye yi na ye di de sama ye di beni chese nsa me bu beni masu e mayu ankola nkete mienu e da bako de se bako de me don fifi omonansi fi na ade so achi aboken na group ena madam ye mu ba ko ye ni cruise no nyina ye ogrumo ye tu kwan je ba ko ena lambert omu de paul no ba ye no omu hwehwem ogrumo ye hu mi boda say nwan de mu o say ena me go tu omu I don't know big obi dai sami chale omo nyani mi shekes yeah I'm sorry the father the chem you know my kwara me won den sama yedi obi abranti ba me de radias say otimi agim ene me cut nyame asem ekire omo sa situation mu kwa na me locate wo because we form na me no maka nyame asem we call mom no mun me call back to back those days I go back me ade me come back to back me here what I say I'm there come Bible school now let me tell you a little bit of my success story.
Okay.
Me worry but how I go do it and but I thank God for everything. It wasn't easy for me. And not easy, but me the radiasi for
as a young guy, I was picture of Blackman say, oh, the person me wali ni nkose mpese enusa na heading, but I need to move on. Na e chena me kushia oba from Nigeria. Na and I'm on so and I'm good in Nigeria. Me go be more Nigeria 2012. Okay. Na me call Nigeria no ban no bono mo de so de mu anya kwadro Nigeria there business also timini company bi ko ye e hona bibia dane afi nyamba na me say sister first day I try plane na a plane me try ticket me back from Lagos to Accra. I'm telling you, see, sanity. Wow. Feeling need different.
Asa. Satam no, na visa. Me na me visa, they go US. Okay. Inti skansaba. Wow. Inti. Emredan. Emredan me anka me ti krasia, me sugare na you.
Emwane nyema.
Awowo. Nkrane ba yenya so le free dem o. Wow. Near the crazy, appetit when we see you, did a papa by yes, I didn't know. Can you now so Thomas so about me returning at Thomas say US. Madame me fly tramp plane. So when
number one, son of
Debbielyn. Oh, me on my name first, okay. Yeah. Now, United Airlines, FI, US. A plane, more plane, announcement, ever to whom me a Hona village, a picture. Now, me Kaiser, one of my Kaiser, those this village, you know, plane get to where I did not wish you one. Bye yo. Yesu. Me the t-shirt a form say I will sit in network. Me swing. Emma, the bottom me change me or say stop that. Only me here. Now me think I couldn't see a check a class I'm to be jare. me swing. Why? When I look at muddy clay now, Diana me Timu first, our village.
Any mura.
Ah, yeah, Atakome done. Atakome I trying to block you. You're tearing and missing. I didn't you. I know be. I doka leaves, you know, and a dear bamboo. Your friend bamboo on, but I near bamboo and casa. Near the end of the crow a chance. Now me to play. Hey, stop it, my sister. You could do a bridge near the name come down for now. Come here from on the coast of face. I did change upon a visa. Come here, she said. Come here, let it above from. You see from home. Because into American music for normal life. Into American Union. Just say, I couldn't believe myself. They're free and also no. For that time, we did 2 weeks on the I near call Chicago. If you Chicago, I call San Francisco. If you want to call maybe the Reno, I want to call you a rally, no company, no rally near there. Oh, meeting. You mean cheap, papa. I'm a play much for a phone. Because you could be a cook and the sun returnees and suddenly back to Nigeria. Second one, the bad Nigeria pay. Next time we call you UK. They call UK. Instead of 1 month, maybe 7 days, I'm free. I feel I'm going to reach home. You buy a free or buy a 2 weeks per now. Your friend say you have qualified to travel to Zambia, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. I'm catching me almost a me nominate you be money come. You know, I'm saying these things say yes to bow abra so sakra. Nyama bonne nyama na who brand ni sa nyama na nyama foforo nyama hihye nyama foforo no nyama hihye nyama foforo be yetwe ho be be do fa twa to kra e de be ma o ye ba sese ya Offer chat to the twice with the amount. Also, young boy, what do America do a hand for Bubu? With the radius is our friend also. Nanti from UK, UK no, and I'm seeing buyer. Almost I say I'm going to Zimbabwe. Now, and actually, I went to Singapore. I've been to Mexico, US there is about 5 times. South Africa, Dubai, and all those things, all for business and all that. And actually, I'm back to Nigeria. And this time, I'll prefer to rather stay in my own place like Ghana, because Ghana had it. Now, I'm so our ministry. So. Later I'll mention my ministry to you, but I'm doing very well now in ministry because God has really called me as an evangelist. And sometimes you know, some who respond to your friend because so I want to say that yes, there is success for everybody, but the journey to that success, you know, and it's also easy. You have to watch it. So that's what I can talk about. So.
Yeah, sure. Greatest regret.
One of my greatest regrets is the time I wasted. The time I wasted. The same time now me wasting. Supposing I was using the same time productively, it can be more than this. And in the Bible can say kind awful or romantic. But for now, kind no, and yes, if you are born into our kind, and nearby or born or the baby, I shall. He has a reason, he has a purpose for you. And we wasted time. I've wasted time. If I look at my age, say, Nipabu 100 years, if I look at my age, my copy, you know, things that I'm supposed to do are a blessing to other people. I know that still there's hope for the future. I can still do more. What I'm doing, I'm still doing it now. But somebody knows so can one. One of the greatest regrets is the time that I wasted. I wish I'm 25 years now. I wish, but I pray, say, that's what I want to talk youths, both I'm talking about both ladies and then the gentlemen or the young ones, the youth, is that they should not waste time. Time is not on anybody's side. Make us an anonymity throttle, and then we say the will be posted about 30 years. There's no time. Now, if even there is time, we think it's time, but they're catching up on you surprisingly. I can't imagine all this thing I was saying. I'm talking about 20 years, 28 years, 30 years. Might be those days. But all of a sudden, look at me. I'm still somewhat. But reality, Charlie, if you know 100 meters, but there was a time. And one day you maybe met me. And there's also maybe in corporation, go to cleaning for me. What do you think? So this is the time. But make sure you use your time, your years productively. Stop wasting time. Time when saying who wasting time with women. The ladies who feel your champion, my age. And she in free mother. One of them rank say who for a man 200 award. Who's going to do that? Because they are the pack. In some drugs and tampi, all this is now. Let me tell you, if the even Bible talks against it in our own pastor here, that name is Seunipedia. Young guys and then most of the young guys, they take medicines before they have sex. Why? When I was 30 years, I don't take medicine. When I was 35, I don't take medicine. I got to a certain age before I started asking questions. And no crap on it. I don't take those hard things. I take herbal. So I'm just advising them. Look for your purpose, discover your purpose in life. Discover it. We say I deal with lucky. Technology aba IT ni nyama bebre aba mo use ya bibi kakra be wo timi start ye bibi TikTok na music TikTok YouTube MSK free wo timi ye nyama bia. You understand? So please, and then they try to understand, give your life to Christ. Youth now aban omo ayem who say there's no God. If you are on through nyame, they don't even respect God. They say no mumu papa no, ene wa wofunu no. Sa aso no mumu nyame. But let me tell you, when ni na wo sora na pa na ehu ade no, ahome na wo home no, wano na sound every mu ba no. Enya wa na wo ye obi na ma wo we sa. And that super being no, eno na ye friend nyame. Inti sa wo sora na pa na do sabo. Go to mortuary. Na catch your mom once on phone sabo. So mo to me. So be very careful. Know that there is a God that created you, and that God asked, say, Sumuno. And until Fasa and Nidiano, for men sign Yameno. I guess that the Bebas, I was a wooer, was not upon Sunday. I know not person catch your own. No matter the Mifaka can say, health wise, no, Mundidi, eat well. Indomie, sorry to mention Indomie, but noodles are not good for you. It's dead food. Eat natural foods. Your village, you know. No big cry can be said, so producer, those days near obinya hypertension in the sugar. Why? We eat well. Nigeria you didn't stew. You understand? Yes or no? Natural, to break what it's in the fresh. You guys, she said, I told you now, all these things help us. And then there's no place I'll stay in my life. Baby, you know, we are now. Me and Casamit there's no place because I was playing with my mom. You understand? Now, this reminds me. Akwalawo University, only 20 years. What's who date? Are you ready to marry? I'm just appealing to them. Until when you have iPhone,
dating I have fashion.
I have fashion. Who says there's a joke for that? Now when you iPhone, now who's there? Oh boy, enough for us said, well, friend 4 times. One friend, you know before from. Ndi this one be possible. Na ma phone no so sa. Wo so ti wa no so wa phone, wa on the phone. Or baby na fine ti wa your broken heart. Are you ready to marry before dating? You don't have a business of dating. Look into your studies, come out with flying colors, and when you come out, you now do your service. After service, you look at your life. Before you even talk about a man. Where are you rushing to? Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. May the Lord bless everyone. Nyame shino bibiara. Nyame ma mo akomapa. Nyame endane mo akoma na mo nsumo no. Se be ya daachi. Mo hu beto mo. Na makoso amen. Amen.
Amen. Yeah, the Reverend Sammy Asepa said ne abotie church. The journey of life. Ensem no e mame. Midi abeje so e Debbielyn active no say nsem no wa fa bi apodwe an nie me bi wo ha wo ye no susu se wonsu be ye bi esan so wo ye ase ne ono ne ho kire na ebia nya meje ne ntem ana otimi firi me bia o de o tira anya ye ne wo ntimi enfiri na wo de afiri asase so eno nso aho be kire wo enti hwe na sua bi firi an ene foka ana eye mi di opi afa nso so na mo ba afọ ono nso so gide kire wo a otwetwe bibia mu e de emame and that's an everything meeting any Debbielyn Jackson said in the out and I FOKATV creativity to Casket Close. That's an everything.
Creativity till Casket Close. FOKATV where the vision grows. Frank's directing, Debbielyn's in charge. Nana, I'm producing, raising the bar large.